Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. Today I'm going to be talking about the magical properties of tea. Now this is just a black Tetley tea bag, but most of us in in the UK we drink tea a lot. We drink black tea, and there's different types of black tea, different brands, but all tea we drink, be it Tetley or some other brand, be it PG Tips or some other brand, all tea is made from the tea leaf plant. And tea leaves, their gender's feminine, the planet's the moon, element earth. And they're good for protection. A lot of plants that connect with the earth element are good for protection in the sense they create a barrier, a spiritual barrier or boundary, a spiritual boundary, because the earth being made up of rocks and plants as well, but also rocks and things like that. It's good for creating like a wall or a spiritual barrier or wall of protection. Tea is also very good for healing. So in the sense where someone's the root chakras all over the place, or they're very unbalanced, very stressed, tea is very good at bringing balance to the body, that sense of healing, balance, calmness, serenity. Because when we connect with the root chakra, when we open our root chakra, we feel connected to the earth. We feel what is beyond our feet. And the root chakra, when it's open, our hips feel good, our legs feel good, our feet feel good, our spine feels good, and our shoulders feel good. When our root chakra is in perfect balance, we feel connected to the earth, we feel in balance. So tea, because it's connected to the earth element, is very good at bringing you back to balance. It's very good for grounding you, so after you do a spell or ritual, I would say using tea for grounding is okay in the short term but not the long term, but it is very grounding as well, so you could use it in a spell or ritual for grounding or for healing, that type of healing of balance, serenity and calm. Tea is also good for health in the sense where it brings you calmness, stability and very grounded energy as well. Tea is also very good for money, and it brings money. It is to be worth a fortune, tea, but it brings money in by crazy. And a funny story about tea, my auntie's a bit of a gambling woman, so I taught her to take a tea bag, charge it with intention, put it in her put it into her purse, and for 3 consecutive days she won the horses. And my auntie's usually rubbish at the horses, she puts them on, she tries to win them, and she would never win. But the spell changed that. So tea is good at bringing in money as well, so it's a great money herb. Tea is also good for love in the sense, but just like ivy wraps around a tree, that ivy's got that more binding energy. And I'll talk about ivy because even though ivy for the most part is a poisonous plant and it's not something you can consume, there's a lot of magical properties with ivy, and I love working with ivy. But tea, because of its connection to the earth, is about growth. So if you want to, grow your family, or you want to strengthen your family bonds, you want to grow your family bonds, or if you're in a new relationship and you want that relationship to grow and get stronger, or if you're already in a relationship and you want that to grow and get stronger, tea can help you there, because tea, its aspect of love is growing and expanding love, that type of energy. And also, tea is very psychic. You can use tea leaf, you can use tea what you drink, you can use it for tea leaf reading. But also tea can be a very psychic potion because of its connection to the moon. And also when you connect with the earth and you open your root chakra, this can also help you psychically as well, because everything is interconnected and everything's connected to the earth. So tea is also a very psychic potion as well. Very psychic potion as well, tea can be. So that is some of the magical properties of tea. And again, it's in many ways tea is an all-purpose magical plant. It's just a matter of telling the tea what you want it to do. And you can add tea to a spell bottle, to a spell bag, to your money bowl. You can add it to a bath. You could make the cup of tea you're having right now could be a magical potion. you know, just by telling it what you want it to do. And I'll talk about in a later video how you can make your sunrise tea into how you can turn your tea into a magical potion. Will be another video where I'll talk about and do. As always, this is me just sharing some information, some knowledge about tea and its magical properties, because every plant, I don't really work with poisonous plants that much. You can work with them safely, and the only poisonous plant I really work with is ivy, but I work with that carefully. I don't work with poison ivy, but all ivy is really poisonous, really, because if you can't ingest it or consume it, and it makes you sick, then it's poisonous. Like daffodils, I love working with them, but they too are poisonous. But really, a lot of the plants I work with medicinally and magically are all safe, and all my plants that I work with, a lot of them are kitchen herbs, or they're safe to work with, and they're all in my glass cabinet. And I just thought I'd talk about tea because I love transforming tea into a magical potion. As always, blessed be. Have a great day. May we part meet again. Blessed be.